Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Harmony Point Zoo, which is my Planet Zoo franchise Let's Play. My name's Jack. I'm having a grand time putting this together. I hope you guys are having a good time watching it. Things are moving apace and we're really getting things done. I wanted to show you something though. This, if you remember, was going to be the beginning of our Arctic area, and I had built a mountain. Well, in between the last oh, this is sad. I've got another wild dog dying of old age. I need to take care of them. Bye bye, buddy. Thank you very much for living in my zoo for a while. So as I was saying, I had thought about it in between the episodes, and I realized that that wasn't exactly what I wanted. And on top of it all, the Arctic wolves are a tundra species, not an ice pack species. So I need to, tone down the snow a little, go a little more with the frozen terrain and all that. Yeah, these are getting old. These guys are getting old. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a short diversion to take care of these African wild dogs. I know what I'm going to do. These guys. Let me release these people to the wild, these doggies. I think I just go ahead and sell those people. Excuse me for coughing in your ear like that. Let's send those to the trade center. And he's dead, of course. Right. Which means I need to call the vet. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, anyway, the mountain was a cool idea, but in the end it turned out not to be specifically what I wanted to do. Why do I have juvenile spotted hyenas in me? I don't know. You know what? I will deal with that off camera. Anyway, it turns out the mountain wasn't working out the way I wanted it. It just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. And as a result, I thought about it. And one of the things I realized was that the Arctic wolf is a tundra animal, not a pack ice animal. So, what we're going to do is we're going to build a tundra exhibit. It's still going to be the land of snow and ice because if you've never been on tundra, I assure you that it is cold, snowy, and icy up there. But it's going to be less ice and more tundra. Now, I got 1, 2, and a pregnant. No, that's the alpha female. Okay, so let me double check something real quick, and then we'll start working on the wolf habitat. Okay, 27 males, 9 females. So I have what, 3 females? 1, 2, 3. Yes. So I need at least 3. Well, while I'm here, I'll look in, I need at least 3 male African wild dogs. Alright. We will take him. Well, this isn't taking long at all. Here we go. Now, the reason I'm getting new male African wild dogs is because I do intend to eventually have them, maintain a breeding population. But I don't want inbreeding, which, if you think about it, makes all the sense in the world. I don't. Oh, well. Now, as promised, I want to show you the animals I do have stored up. Nadale here is about to be moved to the new habitat, so what I have is I've got 2 female and a male Arctic wolf. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 female doll sheep. I have a male and female Formosan black bear. I have a male and 2 female gray seals. I have 2 male and 1 female Himalayan brown bear. I have 1, 2, 3 male and 2 female black jaguars. I have male and 2 female Japanese macaques. I have 2 female king penguins and a male king penguin. I have a male koala and female koala. I've got a male llama and a female llama. I've got 3 female reticulated giraffes. I've got 2 male saltwater crocodiles and a female saltwater crocodile. I've got a male Siberian tiger and a female Siberian tiger. I've got 2 female and 2 male snow leopards. And then I've got these 2 juvenile spotted hyenas, which I'm not sure why they're in my storage, and a male and female timber wolf. And that's the animals that I have on hand. And I'd like to work with those, but also I'm not adverse to actually adopting new, as you can tell. So, let's go back to working on the wolves. Excuse me again. I'm going to get a quick drink of water. Now, I've basically outlined this general area for the wolf habitat. And what I want is a cave. Let me go ahead and close that. Arctic wolf. There we go. What I want is basically a cave. The problem is, the ones I have on tap here are all for savanna, so what I need to do is I need to go way back here, because we laid down a blueprint, remember, that had all those caves in it. And how does that one look? We'll use this. Excuse me again. And we'll make a copy of it and come back here. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it about here. Now, you may notice that it's got an inside and outside, and that's very cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here to the side for now. Aardvark's about to have kids. That's a good thing. I'm putting this over here to the side, and this is why. Because what I'm going to do right now is build a little bit of a hill. Not a huge hill. I don't want it to be gigantic, but it's going to be big enough. because I like the idea of having the elevated position. Let's do this, and then we'll smooth it all out so that the animals can get up there. And we'll put some rocks in shortly. But let me get a drink of water. The reason I'm coughing so much is because of chlorine fumes. I cleaned up the bathroom before doing some recording, and I didn't consider the fact that the cleaner that I was using was spraying chlorine fumes all over the place, and it's causing me to cough like that, like it was going out of style. So, yeah, that right there. Now, oops, dang it. I hate when I make that kind of error, but it's very human. It's kind of easily performed mistake that anybody could do, where you think you got something in the perfect position and then you erase it. Don't you just love doing that? I think it's my second favorite thing after root canal surgery. Yes, that was sarcasm, boys and girls. That was sarcasm, I assure you. Okay. All right. Yeah, that'll do. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to bring the path up and around like that. And it's going to curl off again over here because I'm going to put another habitat over here, and then we'll have two viewing areas for the price of one. But what I want to do with this is I'm going to use the two-way glass to create like a wall here. And we'll run some rocks under this, I think. So what we will do, we go get a Tundra rock wall. These rock walls, I cannot say enough about this particular blueprint, the various rock walls, because I use them in just about everything, and they are amazing. And it's like super glue, 1,001 uses. You can find a use for these rock walls almost anywhere. You need decoration, grab a rock wall. You want a a barrier, grab a rock wall. It's brilliant. So if you're not using these rock walls in your own zoo, I cannot recommend them enough. You'll find a link down below in the video's info. Okay. And then night falls. Let me just bring that around. Dangerous animal has escaped. I got $10 says it's one of the African dogs. No. Apparently it's... Okay, I'm not even going to ask. I'm not even going to ask. I don't know why she was being registered as having escaped, but you know what? I'm not even going to wonder. Normally there's a section of the wild dog habitat which extends just a little bit out to where the wild dogs can jump out of the... You know, I'm hoping I fixed it. I think I fixed it. I believe I fixed it. But it's entirely possible that I did not fix it, or I did not fix it well enough. So we shall see what we shall see, right? Okay. Now, you get another drink of water. You know what? No. I just thought of something. I'm going to have this cut across here. And I'll use this empty space for a vendor of some kind. Maybe souvenirs, maybe food. Haven't had a food court in a while. I've only got one. I need to build more. Lord knows that guests will complain if you don't have enough food courts. I mean, I've got happy reaction right now, as you can see, but I bet you that there are some guests out there who are hungry and or thirsty, because they never seem to not be. Okay, while we're laying the fence, what I want to do is I want to incorporate some water in this, while at the same time, you know, keeping it nice and natural and good looking. It's not to imply that you can't have a waterfall in your habitat that doesn't look good, because most waterfalls and habitats look amazing. Okay, guys. What is the problem? All right, there. And what was I going to use here? You know what? I'm just going to use straight up one-way glass, and then line it with Tundra rock as decoration. That's what I'm going to do. course, I'll have to reverse that one-way glass, because right now the wolves can see out, but the humans can't see in, and that kind of defeats the purpose of not disturbing the wolves. You know? But hey, for right now it works. Right. So what am I going to use here as a barrier? I don't want to use the rocks. You know what? I'll just use the logs. The logs look, logs are a nice multi-purpose barrier. They fit Arctic just as well as they fit African, you know? They do. And if I bring it out just a little, it doesn't eat into the shop space that I wanted, while at the same time giving the wolves a little bit more room. I'm hoping you guys can see it, because I can see it. A lot of times when I build animal habitats, I basically just start poking around until I suddenly have a vision of, yes, this is going to work. But with this habitat, I actually have it in my head already. And that is kind of unusual for me. That doesn't happen a lot. And now all I got to do is try and make it fit what I see in my head. And that might not be that easy, but I'm gonna give it a try. I just hope that it doesn't take forever, because, I like to try and keep my, you guys know this, I like to try and keep my videos to the half-hour mark. Or at least a couple of minutes plus or minus the half-hour mark. Alright, before we get any further, let's do this. Alright, what I want is I want another information booth. We're just going to line them up in a single row. Information booth. And I think we'll give them a Looney Balloons, or just a memento? Just a memento. And since this is going to be a cold area, we're going to give them a Street Fox coffee and a Muxalente. Okay, it's not going to let me build there. That's alright. You know why? Because we've got the other side of the road. Because I'm also going to put a couple of toilets. Okay. I think these are without power. No? No, they're working. Okay. Got a present. Let's see. The present is for the competition that's going on right now in the background, which is for, breed dog species. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. Check my timer. Still got plenty of time here. What I want is now okay. Okay, let's swing that around so it doesn't look quite so identical. Nope, it's going to have to be there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to try and figure out something to put down here. But for now... Ah, look, everybody's going for the food. I'm going to have trash all over the place here soon. I'll replace you. You too. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now you may notice that I have lowered the elevation for the rest of the habitat just a touch. Well, the reason for that is simple. I want the I want to be able to lower this fence so that the guests can see over it without having the wolves jump up on it. If that makes any sense at all, I hope it does. So I'm kind of manipulating the terrain a touch. We're going to lower it even further for this one little area here right up front. It's not quite a trench, but okay, it's a bit of a trench. And you'll see in a moment what I'm ultimately planning. Okay. So I'm going to go back here to the blueprints once again because I have a doozy for you. And a quick check of the time. Yes, but not here. Over here. Really sticking out that big? This is a fat blueprint. I may have to go to the next size down. In fact, yeah, let's try that. Yep, high amounts of litter. What did I tell you? Whoa. That probably disoriented the hell out of you. I'm very sorry about that. It disoriented the hell out of me. I certainly wasn't planning on that. You see, now they have a bit of a river. And the dogs can swim, but the dogs are not going to be able to swim and then jump out of here, which is the point. So, especially when I add some rocks. Like so. Okay. They're using the ice bridge to look at the African wild dogs. Isn't that cool? That's just that's just cool and typical, and very typical. If you hear me humming something very low, barely audible, it's Pack It Up Stay by Jackson Browne. It's been in my head the last couple of days. You know, the loadout. Jackson Browne's song, The Loadout. And I don't know why it's been in my head the last couple of days, but it has been. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Yeah. I do like Jackson Browne music, just, you know, in case you were wondering. It's not like, you know, my all-time favorite, oh my god, I have to listen to Jackson Browne. That's not the case. It's just I find his music enjoyable. And if you're unfamiliar with the man and his music, then by all means search him out. He's worth a listen. Not the greatest singer in the world, a pretty good songwriter though, I will give him that. But like I said, he is worth a listen. And I find singers who are worth a listen to be worth their weight in gold. So, close off this back area now. Okay. Let's get the wolves in and see what they think of this place. Coming down to the wire. One of the things that got discussed in the comments recently was the naming of my animals. I do like to rename my animals. If you would like to name one of my animals, it's not like I have a Patreon that I can sell the right to, so it's just a fun thing, and if you want to help me out with it, I don't mind. A friend of mine put together a Discord channel for me. I don't know what I'm going to do with a Discord channel. It's not like I have, I don't have 10,000 followers, and it's easy to communicate with you guys because it's still in the still in the realm of possibility to do so through comments. But at the same time, he basically said, if you're going to do Let's Plays, you need a Discord. So, okay, I've got a Discord now. I'll put a link in the information below. Not that I expect a lot of, to get a lot of use out of it just yet. But, hey, you never know, right? And here they come. Okay. Now I expect to get temperature warned for it. Yeah. All right. Caretaker. Keeper. Mechanic. Security. And a vet. I'm going to set up educators later on. I'm going to give them 2 more caretakers because we already have trash warnings. Alright, let's see about the terrain of this place. Because apparently it's the terrain that's, it's got enough land, all that number. What does he need? Hard shelter's fine. Not enough short grass, not enough soil, too much rock by far, not enough sand, not enough snow. Okay, so we're going to put the grass down here. And it's going to be short grass too, so. That's about enough of that. Okay. Now, let me put down a cooler. Like I said, I'm going to put it right below the surface there. And we're going to set it to 32. You know what? No, we're going to set it to 30. 30. And copy one. And, you know, this being the Arctic, we need to drop the temperature. It's understandable. All the way across the board. Okay, according to the timer, we are almost done. So I'm going to call it here, and we will continue this during our next episode. Hopefully you can see what I'm going for with this already. Personally, I'm enthused by it. This is all bare bones. We haven't gotten very far on it. I'm going to do some decorating along these paths here. Maybe figure out what I wanted to do with this stretch down here. Stop that right now. There we go. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to figure out what I wanted to do with this area down here. I might put another shop, or maybe just a toilet, or maybe a set of staff facilities back here. I don't know. This area doesn't have its own staff facilities yet. I will figure those out too. I won't work on the habitat though until we see each other again. I will, however, decorate the outside of it. I think it looks pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. You know, it's good habitat. Good start for a habitat. This is going to look good. I mean, just look at it. I mean, that is impressive already. Not, you know, not the greatest. I don't consider myself up there with some of the really fantastic designers, but that is a good habitat. Anyway, we've actually gone long here, so I'm gonna shut it down now. Folks, thank you very much for coming. Thank you for watching my my Let's Plays. I really appreciate it. I love interacting with you guys in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you have ideas, if you have suggestions, if you spotted a mistake I made and you think I need to fix it, go ahead and let me know. I'll take all criticism as long as it's constructive. You know, just popping in and telling me, that's terrible. Yeah, Paul, okay, fine, whatever. But, you know, if you want to give me constructive criticism, I'm all ears. We'll figure out what we're going to do next time. And, you know, so that's about it. Thank you very much for coming. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Maybe share it. If you really like what I am doing here, you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. I am going to have other games other than Planet Zoo. I have discontinued my City of Heroes, City of Villains playthrough, but I am going to do other games. And, you know, the channel is growing. It's growing in very small baby steps, but I am just enthused by the fact that it is actually it's actually growing. Arky, one of my friends in the community, is also playing the game. Hi Arky, how you doing? So folks, go out there and be kind. The world needs more kindness. Be safe. Thank you for coming. Bye bye.